We have some patch notes to read. 3.8.1 patch note. Also, look what I know by am. I'm only 7, only 14 challenges. Last week announced upcoming improvements and fixes to Blight. The majority of them are planned to be released in the 3.8.1 update, which is scheduled for this week. On consoles, as soon as possible after it's released on PC. While they're waiting for its deployment, check out the preview patch notes. I wonder how many things that are literally left out because they don't want people to know. And abuse, like some bugs, like they did with some stuff in the past. Increased amount of reward chests from each lane. That's nice, yeah. Reduce the amount of monsters that spawn during Blighted maps. You know, to remove a bit of the lag. Yep. Blighted monsters can no longer have the cannot die, Shroud Walker, Soul Conduit, Fractured, or Crowd Frenzy on death modifiers. That's good. This was also really laggy because if there were like a lot of mobs on near a rare mob with that, oof. Or like a mob with that. Bad. Same with Soul Conduit. Blighted monsters that cast proximity shield can no longer cast a skill if they are already inside the proximity shield. Blighted monsters that have active proximity shields will now disable them if they become affected by another shield. This should result in far less overlap. I wish they made this for monsters in general. I'll answer your questions about the other stuff after I've read the patch notes, so give me a second. Just remind me after that. Reduce the life of minions spawned by summoning towers. Increase the amount of delay before new minions are summoned after an existing minions were dead. Yo, they're nerfing our minion totems? Paper hands. Okay, they were pretty fucking good. Increase the life of minions spawned by the sentinel towers, but added a short delay before they can be summoned again after dying. That's the one with the ranged mobs, right? I think. The flying guys. Substantially into the damage of minions summoned by scout tower. No, wait, no. This is the range mobs. And this is the big golem, I think. Added telegraphing effects to Nuggle Dow's
Knuckle Gnaw
Lamb. Not gonna lie, I do not remember ever seeing the animation on this. The split version of Spore Bloom now deal less damage, take more damage, and have shorter attack range. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess. I just want to know that the fucking golems that shoot the fucking overlapping projectiles don't target you if you're nowhere near the lanes. That would be nice. Prophecies can no longer trigger when entering Blighted maps. RIP. Added a warning and prevented Blighted maps like this with the corrupting tempest. Pretty good. Added a warning and prevented Blighted maps from being opened by talking to a master. This has no effect, and as masters were unable to spawn in Blighted maps, and no Atlas missions would be consumed. Okay. Added information to the tower building hover UI that refers to the fact that it is ineffective against Blight monsters of the same type. Oh, that's nice. People stop asking that in globals. I can only imagine how many people have been asking that in global 1. Is the thing on the UI down here, does it actually mean that they take more damage from them, or wait? That should help with that. Update the names of some ring enchantments so that their name matches their effect. This doesn't affect its functionality. Okay. The ball lighting skill used by April's Blight Spire now releases additional small ball lighting projectiles as it travels. No idea what that is, honestly. all of the bosses I only saw with my summoner, so and they just like kind of died and I didn't see anything. Ystral, Winterstalker now uses more dangerous version of Thunder skill. Can we have that? Fix a bug where Rattleback to become immune to damage without a practice bad. That probably ruined our Blighted map early in the league. Fix a bug where Blight towers were benefiting from map modifiers. Wait, really? Yo, that would have been interesting. Like, well, was interesting. I didn't know that. Fix a bug where an open tower building UI element would close if you had gained enough resources to upgrade a tower. That's so nice. This was so cancer on Blighted maps. Fix the bug where Blight monsters spawned by minion portal did not ignore minion spawn summoned. Oh shit. Summoning towers got really nerfed, it seems like. Not only the mobs are weaker, now mobs actually don't ignore them. Fix the bug again, like I really didn't even know this because everything just died with the summoner. Fix the bug where Blight of the Frozen Titans were not removed when failing a Blight encounter. Fix the bug where in Blight maps Cassia did not warn that the monster closed the pump. So many Blight bugs, like holy fuck. Fix the bug where Blight map will begin spawning monsters immediately after you had built your first tower if you had not yet completed the Strained Growth Blight quest. Fun fact. Well, I guess. Well, yeah. I had only one tower in my solo Blight map. One tower at the start of the encounter. With like over 2000 like pump durability or whatever. The thing that you use to, like the resource. It was like, really? Fix the bug where the start Blight encounter button lingered for a short duration after being clicked. So that explains a lot. I felt like I was like misclicking it or something because it was still there. Fix the bug where transferring an amulet into talisman removed its anoint. That's nice. Speaking of anoints, I need to anoint, no, well, not the ascetic, but the viscous. Miscellaneous improvements made for the upgrades to shatter sound effect. I'm starting to slowly like really like the new one. So I hope they don't change it too much. Updated the Atlas missions information panel to correctly refer to the fact that 5 Atlas missions will now accumulate daily rather than 2 at random. Good job. Updated the discriminant text underneath Wagon, Victory has also been on board. Yeah, it was still saying about like the rare items or like, rare weapons or whatever. Smoke mine can no longer be rearmed. That is so good for so good for the staff. Whatever the fuck the name of the staff is again. I don't remember anymore. The mind staff. Smokeman now has a 0.15-second delay before it can be thrown again to prevent accidentally throwing multiple in a row when you have a very high wind throwing speed. Yeah, Tremor. That's a nice change. Tremor, yes. That's a really good change. Burning damage support and elemental focus support can now support summon Skitterbot while it's also supported by Infernal Legion. Improved performance when large amounts of corpses are nearby when using the Essence Clone as passive. I don't know how many people actually want to use them though, because they have mono multipliers. This is gonna take a fuck ton of mana reservation. Feels bad, man. Actually, I think I know when you want to use that. You do the face run with, was it the Farrell's chest or whatever, that you can actually go like full blind, like full like invisible, and then you just have your skitterboards kill them while you're like invisible. Improved performance when large amount of corpses are nearby when using the essence clone as passive. I wonder how lucky it was because I never used it. Even with the perform spell projectiles cast by scaly mages, that's good. They were laggy as fuck in the past at least, so. Fix the bug where some Atlas missions were sometimes generated based on the percentage of monsters slain in the map rather than when the map boss was slain. Okay, so that explains it. Because in the pay class, I think it was Jonathan who said that you get the daily mission on Atlas completion, like map completion, and currently if you are doing influence maps, not a stronghold but like just normal influence, when you clear like half of it, but when you get like Atlas stick to happen, it could give you the mission, so that's nice. Probably gonna still be bugged, but that's good. That actually forces people to kill the map bosses now, instead of just half clearing influence maps. Fix the bug where John's missions granted less favor than intended. Fix the rare bug where Elder was sometimes able to move despite being changed up during his unstable phase. No, that was such a nice bug. Fix the bug where you had a safe house and master and gun ready to run. If you run the master and gun first, your safe house level would reset. Oh, interesting. Safe house level is low. Maintained when your betrayal board is reset. That's nice. Fix the bug where the cursed concoction passive skill would cause plasma piercers to be removed when pierced. Yep. Fix the bug where the Mine Hours, Plague Bearer, Internal Legion, and the Corpse Packs killed and shocked arrows when unable to damage totems. That's so nice that they fixed that. That should have been a thing to begin with. Wonder if the grants where you have twice the chance to get missions then. Kill boss mobs and the boss. I don't think so. I don't remember ever getting 2 missions in a map, at least. And I've run a lot of maps. And I generally always kill the boss as well. I don't know, maybe? Fixed a bug introduced in 3.8 where the primarily might and unique jewel did not make golems aggressive. Okay. Fix the bug where the X level of all minion can modifier did not apply the minion attack skills. Wow. Really? Interesting. That's gonna be nice. Fix the bug where projectiles that killed or destroyed a target would continue traveling without having people bodies that would allow them to do so. That means I'm gonna lose AoE. Oh, this explains actually so much why it feels like I have pierce on my elemental hit right now. Because if I shatter them, the projectile it feels like they just keep going. And then chain after that. But it's really hard to see. Because the projectiles are so fast. Fix the bug where battle skills were not granted their associated buffs when placed. Okay, fix the bug where using banners in specific ways in combination with a Hierophant sensitive passive could cause an infinite loop. I wonder how many people are actually trying to figure out that now. Fix the bug where crowd effects and some auras were not being applied immediately, but after a short delay. That's nice. Fix the bug where when a minion was both aggressive and defensive, the correct behavior should be at the minion as the default behavior. Yeah, I remember Uber tweeting that or having it in his like messaging game that it's not working as it. Fix the bug introduced in 3.8 where Vola's death targeting was very indecisive. Shider was very sad about this, like day 1, day 2, when because he started with Volatile Death. It's gonna be nice. Fix the bug where Cobra Last could be supported by Mirage Archer support. Wait, really? This change does not affect functionality as this interaction did not actually work. Oh, so the support was just there, but it actually didn't do anything. Okay. Fix the bug where the steel skin buff can take increased amount of damage. Enchanted modifier also applied to bone armor. No. Please add a bone armor enchant then, so we have even more saturated enchant pools. Fix the bug where blink and mirror clones could only hit a single enemy per attack. Even when firing multiple projectiles, only one? Well, that's gonna be... Well, blink, mirror, arrow summoners are gonna be viable after this patch, assuming they actually fix it. Dude, that's like, what? It's like gonna be like week and a half, and this whole build archetype, like this build literally didn't work. Really? Fix a bug where double strike supported by melee spells didn't play visual effects on hit. Just keep it. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. We have enough sprinkler already. Fix the bug introduced in 3.8 where some monsters that use suicide skills did not play an effect. I like how the suicide skill is on it capitalized. I mean, obviously it's a type of skill. No. Fix a bug where your chaos damage has 6% chance to poison enemies. Modifier on the consuming dark unique fiend dagger did not work. Well, that's gonna be better, I guess. Fix rare bug where legion turns could sometimes be. Like, what? I wonder what causes all of these obscure bugs. Fix the bug where party could create burning or chilling portals in an unwalkable locations. That's a buff to Rise. You can clear the portals now. Fix the bug where the Curse King in the Dark Forest could sometimes cast his Wolf Transform skill immediately after finishing his Wolf Barrage. I feel like this happened on Lair as well. Fix a bug where Blakebearer visual effect covered up the effects of Ringmaster or effect. Fix a bug where Celestial Ray zombies did not submerge after dying. And 3 instance. That's a lot of bugs. That is a lot of bugs. Well, that's gonna be nice. And then they're gonna introduce more bugs. As per usual. And then it's gonna be features until now. Like this here is just like seriously, like how did nobody like play this, or why did it take them like week and a half to fix this? Like, what did like it not get reported or something until that, or like no, my buffs? I mean, they did mention that we're getting more reward chests and there's less monsters, so it's gonna be easier to do. And less laggy. Okay. Less mobs, less XP. Yeah, I'm expecting them to not increase the XP given by the monsters. There is a mirror built in Blight. Oh shit. Well, that's gonna get buffed. Well, let's hope that I'm a bit sad that there's no mention of like in like general performance, but just the Blighted maps. I mean, that's all. That alone is gonna be big. Let's hope that they're gonna be like much more doable now for most people. Oh yeah, okay. I'll take it. I'll take all the fixes you can give. I just wish there was more like actual changes to the Blight and not just like bug fixes. Which is what mostly it was.